What is up with the Dallas-Fort Worth housing market? What can we expect towards the end of the year? What is going to happen with the falling home prices? What it's looking like for interest rates? What do you make of this market? Do you buy? Do you sell? Do you wait? Do you rent? Well, in this video, we're going to discuss all that. I'm going to break it all down for you guys, so stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome to the Life in Dallas channel, where we talk about all things living in the Dallas metro, and I'm a real estate agent, so you can most definitely reach out to me for any of your buying and selling needs. I'll be more than happy to help. All my contacts will be down in the description box below, and I'll be more than happy to assist. Now, let's get started. First things first is the media is there to scare the F out of you, seriously, because fear sells. They make money by coming up with these type of articles, these type of titles, even videos on YouTube are there to scare you just so you can click on the video. The more clicks is the more money they get. So people are looking at what happened last month compared to this month instead of comparing the whole year to the past year. Prices have fallen from last month, but we're still up several percent from last year. It's absolutely normal for all these markets to be falling, whether it be stocks, crypto, bonds. All these markets are falling for a reason, is because they need a correction. So we're technically in a bear market, and bear markets are the markets where you want to invest. Right now, I'm buying crypto. I don't really buy stocks, but I may look into some stocks as well. But this is the time where you want to buy. When it's rock bottom, when people are not buying, that's when you want to buy. There's always these same trends that are playing, whether it be in real estate, whether it be in stocks or crypto, whatever. There's always trends. Use trends from the past to predict what's going to happen in the future. Every time real estate has fallen, it has gotten back up. The median sales price is dropping now. Since May 2022, Denton County is starting to go back up. So the median sales price in Denton County is starting to go back up. As you guys can see, in Dallas County is kind of flattened out right now. And Allen County is still kind of falling, but it's not falling, as sharply as it was before. Look at it right here on the right side. We are still up 11% in Dallas County, 12% in Collin County, 13% in Downton County from last year. So we are still appreciating. And according to Zillow, the typical home value for the Dallas-Fort Worth area rose by around 20% in the past 12 months. And this is the whole Dallas-Fort Worth area. There are places where homes have appreciated 30% last year. So this is just kind of like an average, and which is crazy. So even if we do fall a little bit more, 5% more or whatever the case is, that's still not a big deal. We're gonna make all this back. The annual appreciation here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area would be like less than 10%. And I'm being very conservative because some cities are more than 10%. Annual average appreciation for homes in Texas in general is 7%. That's average for Texas, and Dallas appreciates way more than the average. So you can imagine, like, some cities on a normal year, they appreciate like 14%. We're gonna recover from this very soon. We don't know when the bottom is gonna be. The bottom can be 2 months from now. The bottom can be 5 months from now. The bottom could be already in. We don't know what the future holds, and that's why it sucks to time the market. When we say that it's never a bad time to buy real estate, we really mean it. Even in 2008 crash, if you somehow survived that, kept onto your property, come on, right? And keep in mind that these price decreases on homes are mostly due to people not pricing it correctly, because sellers right now, they're basing comps off homes that sold months ago where we were in a different market, pricing their homes higher than they should be, and then they're having to do price decreases. Keep in mind, houses that are priced right and show well are still selling fast, okay? We're still having multiple offer situations. I was just in a multiple offer situation, and we won, of course. And this was a small multi-unit, which was really attractive to several people. That's why there was a lot of offers on it. New listings is down in Dallas County, down in Collin County, and Denton County for this month. Let's look at the month supply note right here. You see how all the inventory is below 3. In a normal market, which is a balanced market between buyers and sellers, inventory is typically around 6 months of inventory to 6.5 months of inventory is what we would consider normal. Inventory is really down in Texas, and the Dallas-Fort Worth area was one of the hottest housing markets these past 2 years. It's crazy. And people are still moving in. Companies are still moving here. It's not like anything has really stopped, but it's kind of just slowed down a bit. Other than that, the Dallas housing market is still going to be very hot. These investors that are investing in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, you guys, they're not even from Dallas. They're from other cities in Texas. They're from like the Bay, India, Canada. They're from so many other countries. They're investing in Dallas, which is crazy. The Dallas commercial real estate has been booming. It was the top of the charts. I believe it had like one of the highest volume or the highest volume in commercial transactions. So people are still moving here. We are very much flourishing. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but if you look at this chart right here, which is the real GDP percent change at an annual rate, this is for the first and second quarter of 2022. Look how many states are actually in the green. We are the highest number. Look how many few states are in the positive. So you can't tell me nothing. Texas is still very much prospering, okay? Also, people that are saying that a lot of people are underwater because of the prices and they overpaid and all that crazy stuff. But CoreLogic's equity report for the second quarter of 2022, the Dallas Plano Irving area had a negative equity share of 1.2% down from last year, which was 1.4%. And then the Fort Worth Arlington area has a negative equity share of 1.1%, which was down from 1.3% from last year. Now, compared to like the Austin Round Rock area, that area has a negative equity share of 1.7%. And then the national average is probably like around 1.5. Equity share in Austin is definitely higher than the ones here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and their market is taking a little bit more of a hit because the Austin area was like way inflated. Negative equity share is basically percentage of people that have mortgages that are in the negative, okay? So they owe more than the actual mortgage that they have. In 2008, negative equity share was around 12%, guys, which was then adjusted to 16% to account for the distortion in the homeowner's self-reported home values, which is nowhere near 1.5%, which is a national average if we're talking on a national level. And also in 2008, the housing supply was over 8 months of supply. It was like around 8-10 months of supply that we had around that time. And right now, what do we say? What do we look at in the Dallas-Fort Worth area? It's in 3 months supply that we have right now. Okay, I'm just referencing the last recession to kind of give you guys an idea that we're not in like a crucial recession like we were in 2008. It's nowhere near that. In fact, right now is a very good opportunity for people to make some money, whether it be in real estate, in stocks, crypto, whatever the case is. The bear markets is where you want to invest. Okay, let's compare right now versus 6 months ago. So 6 months ago, we have the listing price at $450,000. You probably paid $50,000 over asking to get it. So let's just say the sales price was at $500,000. You paid 10% down, 4.5% rate. Your payment would have been $3,028. What we have today is, for example, we have the listing price at $450,000. Okay, and then we negotiate $25,000 off the listing price, which would give us $425,000. With 10% down at a 6.5% rate, your payment would be $3,053. I hope this gave you a clear idea on what type of market we're in and what we mean when we say that this is a good time for buyers to come in and get deals. And funny, it says 6.5 because rates have actually fell from 7%. They dropped all the way to 6.5%, you guys, right now. So if they're gonna go any bit lower, or we don't know if they're gonna continue going higher. So right now is an opportunity. And what's crazy is, this past week or so, rates have been falling. And my phone has been ringing more too. The rates fell a little bit, and I noticed a difference within my business. And that proves that the lower the rate, the more competition that you're going to attract into the market. And that's what I want you guys to get. You really have a choice between two things right now. You either want less competition or you want a lower rate. And even with the lower rate, there's still ways to get lower rates. Different programs out there for you to buy down your rate. You can make the seller buy down your rate as well, now that we have more negotiating power. So there's a lot of options for that. When you have low rates, you have more competition. And with more competition, the prices of homes rise, especially with the low inventory that we have. And then we're back to square one. Guys, prices won't go down forever. So like I said, if you're ready to buy, you can go ahead and buy because you can always refinance. I'm kind of lost here because people are willing to pay $50,000 to $100,000 over asking for a home, yet they can't pay $15,000 to $20,000 to buy down a rate. That $50,000 to $20,000 that may not even come from you. So I don't get it. Maybe it's the fear that's spread out in the market, and that's why I addressed that at the beginning, because there's a lot of fear. There's a lot of fear, and people are not getting the bigger picture. Okay, they're just seeing snippets here, and they're trying to put it together, and that never works out. Prices won't go down forever, okay? They're bound to start their way back up anytime soon. We don't know how soon that's gonna be. And that's why I always tell people that if you are mentally ready and physically ready to become a homeowner and you qualify, then you should just go ahead and buy a home. Even if they fall 5% 1 year, in the long term, you're going to be safe. At least if you're buying for 3+ years, you're going to be safe. Okay, I would typically say 5 years, but even 3 years is good too, you know? So have any mortgage related questions, any real estate related questions, or whatever questions that you may have, you can definitely contact me, okay? Because I have people asking me random questions all the time, and it's perfectly fine to me if you are unaware of those things, and I can just help you and get you into contact with my lender. There's so many programs out there to help you guys, okay? There's a 2-1 buy down. It's where you buy down your rate for 2 years. There's other programs. There's down payment assistant programs. There's different grants out there to help you pay for your down payment. Sellers are offering concessions. They're offering to buy down rates. They're offering to lower the purchase price. There's many options out there that weren't there before, and I know that a lot of first-time home buyers got really discouraged. I mean, I would have gotten discouraged as well, being this really hectic market. And now you actually have the opportunity. In fact, I'm working with several buyers right now, and they completely understand everything that I said in this video, and they're just ready to make a move. They're young to old. They're keen on buying a property here in Dallas-Fort Worth because this is where they want to settle down, or this is where they want to invest in. So even if you're not going to be buying, there's going to be a lot of investors that are going to be buying. You know, in 2021, 1 out of every 3 single family home that was sold in these zip codes went to an investor. Investors are buying like crazy, you guys. And I'm telling you guys this because I'm out on the field every single day. I see everything that happens. So in my opinion, the Dallas-Fort Worth housing market is still strong. I feel like it's one of the strongest markets. So again, reach out to me if you have any specific questions, or if you're looking to buy or sell a home. I'll be more than happy to help you. All my contacts will be down in the description box below. You can check out the rest of my channel where I go around the Dallas-Fort Worth area, showing you guys different homes and neighborhoods and other information about the Dallas area and the real estate market. So make sure to check that out, and I will see you guys in my next video.